Hi, I wanted to sit somewhere contemplative and quiet to do my reflective review of my final ever piece of work for OCA. Whew. Um, so, um, what can I say? I am super proud of my product. So proud of the box that I've produced. It captures physically and tangibly 42 years of experience. And that's really important to me. I've often been very envious of people who make things for a job, that produce things or build things. So, for instance, I used to work in a conference centre in Woking, and there's a tram in the conference centre where people sit and have coffee. My dad was part of making that tram, and every time I used to go there, my dad says, "My tram's still there." And I love that. And now, for the first time, rather than just making rich companies richer, I've actually developed a product, created a thing that is tangible and I can put my hands on it. I really like that. I'm really proud of the process that I went through to create this thing. There was a lot of research and a series of micro decisions, and I'm really proud of myself for applying creativity, which I've always been good at. I have too many ideas to deal with, but also logic as well in equal measure, and just kept making decisions all the way through the process as to whether or not it was environmentally friendly, or what content to put, or what size to make it, or what type of paints, and all those sorts of decisions. I'm really, really proud of that process that I went through. I'm also really proud of the way that I finally managed to communicate this. I'm so proud of networking locally in the guise of a creative or an artist. I am so confident to be able to do that. This degree has given me that confidence to be able to go and network with people like Kate and Jenny and Mark locally, who are big artists in the area, and liaise with them on an equal footing and get excited about projects that we can do together. That is fantastic, and I'm really proud about that, and the way that the boxes have been communicated is all part of that, and I'm really proud about that. um although in many respects I rail against the commercial world and consumerism, and all that it does to separate man from nature, and all the destruction that we then impose on our environment. Although I rail against it, I am actually a product of that. I am who I am, and I've grown up in that environment, and so actually I am quite a commercial person. So I think this box is it's a commercial product. It's been well thought out, it's been well designed, it's well presented and well communicated, at a commercial level as well as a graphic design or a creative or an artistic and a psychology level. And I am really proud of all the hard work that's gone into it, and it has been hard work. As a lot of effort has gone into this, and not just this box, but actually 9 years of degree. I've found that I've had to relearn that stepping back is beneficial. So going and having a reunion with my mates in Manchester, or interviewing myself as if I'm a client, help me step back. So that's been a valuable relearning. Otherwise, I just produce rubbish because it's all a chore and it's hard work. So that's been nice. I come back to it refreshed, and everything's more positive. And I've really learned that my own work is really important to me, not so that I can then give it to an audience, but because it refreshes me and helps with my mental health and gives me new ideas, and all that experimentation feeds back into what is now my more commercial work, which has been fantastic. I am going to take a break. I need a rest, a total rest. I find it quite hard to switch off between handing in my final project and this assessment. But I am literally just going to switch off and enjoy switching off until the results come out, or maybe a week after the results come out, so I can recover from whatever the results are. But then I'm going to push forward these boxes. I really believe in these boxes. I'm really looking forward to working with Mark, who makes his own paint from pigments found in the area, and doing more environmentally focused boxes where we encourage people to actually connect with nature and with the environment and think about how they can improve the way that they live to sustain the environment. Really excited about that. Got loads of ideas in the pipeline. I'm going to hit the road running and as soon as I've recovered from my work on the OCA. I know that this reflective review is not just is supposed to be just a review of this final module, but I have to say I have to do some words of 9 years of study here. And 9 years ago, I was trying to be an artist, and I separated off all the rest of my life from trying to be this artist. And now I feel totally authentic. I've synthesized all my experience of 42 years and all my experience of 9 years of studying, and I feel like it's all come together in a package, and I feel great about it. And I cannot thank OCA enough, and Katrina, I cannot thank you enough. You have been an absolute integral part to that journey. This isn't about brownie points or trying to get extra marks out of you. It's a genuine, heartfelt appreciation. Thank you so much, and goodbye.